Ladies and gentlemen, we are live here again. Motor City Racing Late Night Series Championship here at the Charlotte Roval. We've got something special for you here tonight. We're in the Mazda Miatas. Qualifying action is underway. Tyler Mantle out of Port Perry, Ontario, Canada, trying to bring home his first championship. He is in a heated championship battle with this man right here, Daniel Nans, a big diehard supporter of Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Daniel loves HMS TV. Here he is out of Baldwinsville, New York, Daniel Nans. Who's going to win, folks? Heading in, Daniel Nans has a 23-point lead. Sounds like a lot if you're used to the NASCAR world. Well, it's not here, folks, because first place actually gets 30 points more than second place. Qualifying also pays some pointage, but not very much. So after qualifying action, we'll kind of know exactly what needs to happen, but we're going to see how this plays out. So, I mean, obviously it's going to be important to qualify decent if you're Tyler Mantle. Again, he's coming in second in points into this race. But really, all he realistically needs is to qualify in the top three to have a shot. But obviously, if you qualify in the pole, you got a better shot at winning too. So, big night here for Tyler Mantle, trying to get that job done in this Mazda Miata. Let's hop on board here in the Hutchinson Motorsports TV. You know what? We're on the nose cam. Let's change it up. Hang on. There we go. We're in car now, baby, with Tyler Mantle. Ripping it around here in that Mazda Miata. Man, I tell you what, these things look like they'd be so much fun to race in real life. If I could buy me a Mazda Miata, I'd probably sell my house. I'd get me a Mazda Miata. I'd race it around everywhere. And I'm talking about a competitive one. I don't want no junk. I'm not going to be running last. I'm out here to win. And if I'm not winning it, I'm going to junk you. So Mantle ripping it through those curves there. It almost hits the wall. Man, he's stretching that thing out, trying to get every half a second he can get. Tyler Mantle is flying around this Roval track. If you're not familiar with the Roval, though, folks, let's pull up a track view here, if I can find the track map. It is not working. No shocker there. Track map doesn't want to work half the time. So we're watching Tyler Mantle rip it around. Looking at lap times, he's got a 1:35.794. That's good enough for first for now, but still a long way to go. I'm going to try to see if I can get this track map to show. It is not. So nonetheless, you're going to have to figure it out yourself how these corners look. I will pull up a little info for you, though, here. Let's take a look. Got some race info. The track layout's not there. So we're at Charlotte Motor Speedway at the Roval. It's basically an oval, but we go in the infield through some other corners. So think of it that way, folks. You don't know what the Roval is. But Tyler Mantle, top of the board. I believe that's his teammate here tonight, Alex Lalonde. out of Port Perry, Ontario. He is a driver for Hutchinson Motorsports TV in the IMSA Multi-Class Series. Drives a GT3 car. Definitely is usually one of the fastest guys out there, but boy, it was a rough race for him last week. But we're watching these guys rip it around the track. Let's take another look here at Tyler Mantle. He's done. He's pulling in the pits. He says, you know what? I just set down the best lap ever. I'm probably going to be on the pole. He's done. Speaking of which, you know what, folks? How much time do we have? We got a little bit of time. Let's pull him in here. Let's get Tyler Mantle in here, trying to bring home a championship tonight. See if we can talk to him. Tyler, Blake up in the booth. Got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, you know, coming into this race, basically you got to beat Daniel Nons and you can win the championship unless something crazy happens. How are you feeling about your chances here at the Roval?
A little nervous, but we got some guys that are quick, so it should be fun.
Yeah, you know, you put down a scorching time right now, top of the board. If that holds up here, you know, I mean, Nons I don't think has completed a lap yet. But, I mean, you'd have a really good shot if you could maybe kick off from the front row here.
Yeah, that'd be perfect if we could start from the front, make my job a little easier.
Absolutely. Now, coming into this race, 30-minute races, you know, you guys, do you have to pit once, or are you good to go the whole way, or what?
There's no pit. Basically, you just save tires until maybe the last 4 or 5 laps, and then push to the end.
Okay, so that's the key in these cars. It's all about saving the tires till the last, what, 15 minutes or 10 minutes or so?
Yeah, about 10, 15 minutes, and then just try and keep everyone behind and push a little bit and hope for the win.
Absolutely. Well, hey, we wish you the best of luck here. We'll send you down with your team to prepare, and hopefully we can talk to you later, and maybe you'll have a championship.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. That's Tyler Mantle. He is coming in second position in points behind Daniel Nons. Trying to take a look here. Nons' first lap around the track, going to put him in 5th, but he's got time. He's going to put in another one. Top on board, Daniel Nons. Again, he is your points leader heading into this race. Die-hard fan, Hutchinson Motorsports TV. I'm sure he's watching. He loves us. He's ripping it down. The Hutchinson Motorsports TV S is here. That's what we call these. That's the official name. Going through the corner. Big hard right. Carrying as much speed as he can onto the curb. Boy, you got to be real gutsy to stay in it there. It feels like you're going to spin out. This is the hard left onto the oval here. You got to be a little easy with the throttle, and it gets up to the wall. Pretty good run. It's looking like what kind of lap time does Nons have this time around? I think we got just about a couple more minutes left of qualifying action. Again, Tyler Mantle on the top of the board for now. CK, Casey Catola in the 2nd position. Alex Lalonde 3rd. Followed by Nate Benarowitz and Daniel Nons running out the top 5. But Nons is on a heater right now, almost flips it on that curb. He is cruising, though. This should be a pretty good lap. I'm guessing it's going to be better than his first lap. And honestly, folks, I am literally just guessing because I have no clue. So he's going to hit this big chicane right here. This is the trickiest part on the track for me anyways. Good run here. Doesn't hit the wall. He's going to cross the line. What's the lap time going to be? Little bit better. That's going to put him in 4th. Oh, wow. So a big advantage there for Tyler Mantle. He's going to start 3 spots ahead of Daniel Nons. We heard from Tyler, there's no pity, none of that stuff. It's all about saving tires. This is going to be different. Oh, we got Matt Telder in the chat. Now we're Miata racing. Yeah, Matt, that's the plan here. You know, I just can't get enough of this stuff. We have, you know, 2 NASCAR series going on at the same time. I said, you know what? I need something else to finish off tonight because I'm all pumped up after watching some NASCAR. I want to see some Miatas rip it around the Roval. And, Matt, that's what we're doing here tonight. We got JT Tinker in the chat as well. JT walking, boy, he's an expert at these Miatas at the Roval. I tell you what, JT knows more about road course racing than anybody. And if JT can tell you something, now, JT, what happens when you start right in front of me at a road course? Feel free to let the fans know. But hang on, what was I even doing, folks? Okay, hang on. Let me look at this point. I'm looking at the points layout. I got some information here on how the points worked. Give me a second here, folks. Going through all these chats. Here we go. So Daniel Nans, if 4th place holds up for him for qualifying, he is going to lose 7 points to Tyler Mantle. Now, we'll wait for him to finish this lap here, see if he's got any more speed. So he gets through the chicane here, going to cross the line. What's this lap time going to be? Oh, it's a little bit better. It's going to move him up to 3rd, so that definitely helps him out. So 3rd place, he's going to lose 5 points to Tyler Mantle for now, unless he can get another lap in, which I don't know. I have no clue what I'm talking about. But anyways, he loses 5 points, comes into the night. He's done. He's going to tow it. So comes into the night with a 23-point lead. He's going to lose 5 points, make it an 18-point lead. Which means, so your winner, folks, I mean, and again, we've had a lot of points here. Your winner gets 350 points, if that tells you anything. 2nd place gets 320, so a 30-second gap. Then 3rd gets 300, so a 20-point gap between 2nd and 3rd. So, I mean, essentially, to me, it looks like if Mantle can beat Nans by 1 spot, unless they both crash or something crazy, he's probably going to win. So it basically seems like it's going to be a winner-take-all between Tyler Mantle and Daniel Nans for this points championship here in the late night racing with Motor City Racing. Right now, we got Nate Benarowitz out there rocking the Mazda Miata. You know, normally Benarowitz is ripping around the track in a GTP car. Well, here he is in a Mazda Miata. I don't know if he can handle this much horsepower. Nate Benarowitz. I just don't think he can do it, folks. Has no clue how he's going to handle this car around the speedway. It's going to be incredible, though. I can't wait to get started here tonight. Looks like we still got a few more minutes. We're watching Benarowitz rip it around the track. We're going to take a quick break, though. Be right back. Don't you go anywhere, though, folks. Click that like button on the video. Subscribe to the channel. Hutchinson Motorsports TV. You're going to see the Late Night Series Championship here at Motor City Racing. A 30-minute sprint race. It's not a long one, folks. Don't be worried about work tomorrow. Just stay up. You're going to want to see this. Trust me. We'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Late Night Series Championship. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, you're watching Motor City Race in action. Tonight's starting lineup. Starting in the first position, he's trying to win a championship all the way from Canada. It's the 71 Tyler Mantle. Next to him in the 88, it's going to be CK Casey Catola. Row number 2 on the inside in the number 95 machine. He's also racing for a championship out of Baldwinsville, New York. It's Daniel Nans. On his outside, hailing from Canada up north, it's Alex Lalonde. Row number 3 on the inside, going to be the number 93, Nate Benarowitz. On his outside, special guest here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Eugene, Oregon, Puddles the Duff. Row number 4 on the inside. Give me the number 9 of Braden Beck. That's a good-looking car for Braden Beck. On his outside from Canada, another fellow Canadian in the 3, Ryan Cramp. Starting in the 9th position in the 072, it's going to be Steven Usack. Next to him in the 10th position, going to be the 127, Gene F. Lessard. Starting in the 11th spot, it's going to be Jake Young. Then back to 12th Tom Smith in the 503 going to kick off from the last position. There's your starting lineup, ladies and gentlemen. Mazda Miata action. Late night championship with the Motor City Racing League. Be sure to click that like button on the video. You're not going to want to miss this. A 30-minute dash for the title. Who's going to win it? Tyler Mantle, Daniel Nons. One of these two are going to be crowned champions tonight. In the chat, we got Connor Gerard, Kevin, Matt Telder, Danielle Taylor out there as well. All kinds of great fans. Late night action here on Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Most our racers, they aren't going to watch while they're racing. You know, in these road leagues, they prefer to watch the replays. Unlike the NASCAR guys who are always watching during the race. Well, not the case here. These guys they're focused on the race. They're gonna watch this back later on. Again, Tyler Mantle, your pole sitter, trying to win a championship. Green flag in the air here at the Charlotte Roval. Here I'm ripping it down the straightaways. Tyler Mantle, the point man, hits turn one hard. He is out front. Second place, CK Casey Catola. Meanwhile, drop back here, Daniel Nons. He needs to get up front, folks. He had a points lead, but it's basically all gone. In his mind, he's got to be thinking, I need to win this race. If Daniel Nons doesn't win this race, there's a real chance that Tyler Mantle can steal the championship from him. And he's door-to-door right now with Alex Lalonde. Now, we talked with Tyler Mantle earlier. He said the key to these races here is to save tires. It's all about saving tires, maintaining your pace, and then the last 4 or 5 laps, if you're lucky, really push it. And again, only a 30-minute race. You know, this is timed races. We don't care if you junk it. Hell, you could flip on the oval. We're staying green. Get the hell out of the way if you're flipped over, as Braden Beck is junked. Let's see what happened. Boy, that is one good-looking car, though. I will give Braden. Well, it used to look good. Let's see if it looks good anymore. Yep, just a slow down there. You know, iRacing can't tell when people wreck, so what they do is they have a miles per hour threshold, and if you go under that threshold, they say you're wrecked. So that's what happened there. We're still clean and green here through the field. Tyler Mantle, your race leader, with CK Casey Catola in second. Alex Lalonde holding on to the third spot, keeping Daniel Nons behind him. Again, folks, the points championship is between this man right here, the 95 Daniel Nons, and then the 71 Tyler Mantle. Not looking good for Nons right now. Still a long way to go, though, folks. We're 2 minutes into a 30-minute race. Fun to be here tonight, though, folks. This is their 8th race of the season. You know, I signed up for this league. You know, I was going to run, but it's been tough because Wednesday nights we have 2 different leagues we broadcast, so I just haven't really been able to make it over in time. And I didn't want to hop out there with no practice and just junk the whole field, so I have not really made it out to too many. I think I might have made the first one if I remember right. But it's fun to see these guys out here duking it out as CK Casey Catola looking to take over that race lead. Catola says, I don't care if you're racing for a championship. I'm trying to win it. Here comes CK. Going into the big chicane right here. Catola pinned down to the bottom. The outside is Mantle. Catola going to have to check up, and he's going to give that lead back over to Tyler Mantle. I've had my fair share of laps around this Roval in these Mazda cars. I remember a handful of weeks ago, they had some officials over here, and me and Logan Feshishin were actually running a bunch of them. Fun times. I wasn't very quick, but I had some decent runs, believe it or not. I actually would beat some people. I don't know how. That's how bad they're, you know, everybody on iRacing, you think, oh, I'm either the best or the worst on iRacing. Trust me, there's always somebody worse than you, and there's always somebody better than you. So there's always some competition to race there. We got a battle here for third. Daniel Nons still pinned down to the 4th position. Right behind them, Nate Benarowitz in 5th. So a 5-car breakaway out front. All these guys bumper to bumper. Again, we heard from Tyler Mantle, it's all about saving tires, and it's getting to the point now, if you're Daniel Nons, you got to start thinking, maybe I go now to try to get some track position, get around a couple of these guys if I can, but we're going to see how it plays out. We're not even close to done, going into minute number 4 of the evening. Tom Smith is junk. Well, look at this car right here, folks. Is this a meme car? Slide job, Tom Smith. Well done, Tom. Let's check out the Hutchinson Motorsports drone. Give me a minute. So here's a better look at Tom Smith's car. That's a good one. Might be the best car in the field, folks. I mean, I bet he put a lot of time in this car. Tom Smith, I mean, he probably spent weeks on that. Wow. But Tyler Mantle, still your race leader. CK Casey Catola, he's trying to find a way around him. He doesn't care if he's racing for a championship. CK's racing for wins out here. Boy, listen to these engines roar. Let's hop on board with your third place car, Alex Lalonde. Listen to these Mazda Miatas rip it around the Roval on the world's #1 streaming service. Cover your ears, folks. It's about to get loud. Mazda Miata time. Pure madness out here. These guys laying it all on the line. This is all their main car, folks. Trust me. Mazda Miata, you know, they mess around with those GT3 cars, LMP2s, GTPs, and all that. But the #1 car they worry about, in the back of their mind, they want to do the best in the Mazda Miata in the late night series here at the Motor City Racing League. This could be the biggest day of Tyler Mantle's life. He is your race leader. Long way to go, but he's got to be counting down the time. He's staring at the clock. He says, throw the checkered. Let's end it here. Tyler Mantle trying to become a champion here tonight. So we've been watching this front pack all night long. Well, folks, it's time to drop back a little bit. How about this man right here, Puddles the Duck? I tell you what, this guy's incredible. One of the best talents in the field. Puddles the Duck. Absolute wheelman. He's trying to hold off the #9, my favorite car in the field, Braden Beck. One good-looking machine right here, ladies and gentlemen. Get a closer look here. Braden Beck cruising in the 7th position. I would call that psychedelic. Well done paint job for Braden Beck. Wow. Behind him a bit, all the way hailing from Canada, Gene F. Lessard. Lessard in the 8th position for now. Then trailing him in the 072, it's going to be Stephen Usack. And rounding out the top 10, Ryan Cramp. So nothing's changed up front here. Your top 5 still single file. Let's hop on board with our 5th place car, Nate Benarowitz. He's the last one in this front breakaway pack. Boy, these things just have so much horsepower. See him rip it off the corner. How's he even control this thing? Wow. I'm surprised you can even, hell, you guys probably can't even hear me with these engines roaring. This might be the most horsepower these guys have ever been behind in a race car. Be sure, folks, click that like button on the video for us. Subscribe to the channel, Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Today, folks, believe it or not, we hit over 900 subscribers. We're at 910. We are getting close to the milestone of 1,000 subs. Never thought it would happen, but It would be great if we could get that done by the end of the year. We still got a month and a half or so to go. We're going to need to really catch some heat, though, to get it done. We couldn't do it without you great fans at home, though, nonetheless. As CK, Casey Catola, still cruising in that second position, trying to get to the inside of Tyler Mantle, who washes up the track a little bit, but he's still good to go. Daniel Nahn starting to slip back from this lead pack. Lalani looking with the dive bomb move. What a move there in the chicane. He's going to take over the second spot. You might be noticing a little bit of alliance up front here. The two Canadians out front, Alex Lalonde, right on the back bumper of Tyler Mantle. You know, I'm checking the points payout here, folks. Hang on one second. So let's just say, let's just pretend Nons is going to hold back in the fourth position. If Tyler Mantle falls back to third, see what would happen in the points. Yep, that would be enough. So if Tyler Mantle finishes third and Nons finishes fourth, Tyler Mantle would still win the championship, I do believe. So Nons, he needs to improve positions, and he needs Mantle to lose positions. Basically, he's at the point he needs to beat Mantle unless Mantle junks it, and they both finish in the back or something. So we're going to see how this continues here, heading into minute number 11. This next time around, Tyler Mantle, your race leader, Alex Lalonde in second, followed by Casey Catola in third. These guys ripping it around the Roval here. You see him getting to the chicane, almost flipping that thing over, going in so hard. All the horsepower and torque. These Mazda Miatas are just flat out beasts. So we're going to jump back up front, and we're going to take a quick break, folks. Don't you worry. You're not going to miss a lap. We're going Hutchinson Motorsports TV side by side. We'll be right back here in a couple minutes. And we're back here from break. Tyler Mantle, still your race leader. These top two starting to check out a little bit here, as CK Casey Catola has fallen back to the third position. He lets Nons get around him, doesn't want to affect the championship. Let's go back and see the pass here, folks. 1 second. So Nons looks to the inside there. They're side by side. Coming out of the corner, Catola gets a run here. See if Nons gets back around him. Not quite yet. Hang on, let's stay tuned right here. Not too long after he passes him back. This is a replay here between Daniel Nons, Casey Catola in a battle for third. Looks like Nons gets a run going into the chicane here. Oh, Catola just ramps it. Big run there on exit, and that's when he gets him. Oh, no, Daniel Nons has just crashed. Oh, well, we were watching the replay. Daniel Nons just junked it. Let's see what happened. Yeah, Catola never touched him unless there was net code. You see it clear right here, folks. Slow it down. So there's Daniel Nons. There's Catola right behind him. Never touches him. It was really close, though. I'm sure Nons probably felt like he might have got bumped, but it just did not happen. Then he gets loose. And, you know, CK doesn't get him, even though, you know, I'm sure Nons probably isn't happy. But that is unfortunate. Daniel Nons just crashed. Let's see where he's at right now. He's done. Oh, he junked it again. Daniel Nons wrecked again after that. Here it is. Oh, yeah, he's done. Let's rewind this again. You know, again, he's probably a little aggravated going into this corner. On the bumper of the 072, just kind of sends it too hard and wipes it out. He's junked. So, folks, Daniel Nons is done. He has towed it. They've loaded it up. He's leaving Charlotte, which means one thing, folks. Tyler Mantle, he's going to be your champion. So Alex Lalonde, he says, all right, you're going to win, bud. I'm going to pass you. So Lalonde gets around him pretty quickly. He's cruising out front. Oh, he's going to pull over. Alex Lalonde, he got around him, and then he pulls over. He says, you know what? I'm going to junk CK, Casey Catola. And so let's see what these two got up their sleeve here. We're a little over halfway done. Tyler Mantle, your race leader. Casey Catola taking over the second spot. Alex Lalonde into third. That moves Benarowitz fourth and Lessard into the top five. Ruben Rodis in the chat. Appreciate you tuning in, Ruben, after the wild race we just had over there. Well, Ruben, have you ever called a Mazda Miata race? Tell you what, this is just some of the greatest racing I've ever seen in my life. All the horsepower. Honestly, I don't think you guys could handle this much horsepower. Maybe we should run these things at Daytona. The runs might just be too much, honestly. I think people would probably get scared. But Tyler Mantle, your race leader, he's going to be your champion, as well as Daniel Nons is out. Puddles the Duck is out. Beck's out as well, and Austin too. So half the field is junk. They're toast. But we're 18 minutes into this one here. As I look through the field here, let's take a look at Jean Lessard in the top five. Boy, that's a good-looking car. I assume, is that something Canadian? I don't know. I'm guessing. I see that little Saint-looking thing. Looks French-Canadian to me. I'm just totally winging it, though. I don't know anything, folks. Alex Lalonde down pit road, as well as CK Casey Catola. Oh, they're junk. Big... Oh, these guys are junk. Let's see what happened here. These guys racing each other hard. Oh, man. CK just smokes the curb here. Hang on. Oh, no, he doesn't. Hang on. Oh, wham. Oh, gosh. Lalonde smokes the wall, and Catola had nowhere to go and almost flips it. Man, we almost just saw a Miata roll over. Oh, and Catola tries to junk Lalonde. He tried to junk him after. It was payback. Well, these two are toast. Lalonde off of pit road. Catola off of pit road as well. Boy, Alex Lalonde went out here. He was hoping to get a win. Well, that's not going to be the case. Tyler Mantle out front now has an 8.5 second lead on Nate Benarowitz. Well, folks, since they just junked it, I don't think they'll mind. I'm going to go ahead and pull in CK and Alex Lalonde. See what was going on there. Alex and CK, Blake up in the booth. You got a copy?
Oh, yes, we do, Blake. We don't have much else but a copy.
Walk us through what just happened there. We'll start with you, Alex.
Well, you know, Blake, that was a moment of amateur hour where I thought that my car would look real good next to the wall. Unfortunately, I misjudged the gap a little bit, and instead of next to the wall, I went for in the wall.
Well, you could have at least, gave CK a warning so he didn't end up smoking you there.
Hey, you know, we here at Motor City Racing, we live as a team, die as a team, and whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, some real madness now. CK, what are you thinking when all that happened, if you even had time to think?
I mean, Blake, there's not much time to think. You come out of the bus stop and you just see a car right in front of you, bounces off the wall a couple more times. The next thing you know, your hood's up in front of your windshield and you can't really see anything.
And earlier I was telling our viewers, like, I wasn't sure that Alex could handle the horsepower of these cars, but apparently that's the case.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
They're a little much.
A little too much.
No traction control, and I really rely on that over in GT3. So these are a handful. They really throw me for a loop there.
Yeah, well, it has to be good, though. You're watching your buddy Tyler Mantle. It looks like he's just about locked up a championship here, as Daniel Nons was involved in an incident earlier.
Yeah, we love to see that out here. We want the 71, the 72. Want to see them both winning championships, and tonight's his night. We're here to see him shine.
Absolutely. Now, CK, other than getting junked there by Alex, what else have you seen out there tonight?
It's been fun. I don't get to run these little cars enough. They're fun. Little go-karts, good racing. Like the side-by-side's crazy, the slip's crazy. For the first 10 minutes, I'm sure that was pretty entertaining racing. Like that first 5-pack, like they're a lot of fun.
Absolutely. It looks like you guys are getting a little bit of a bump draft there in the oval, huh?
Oh, yeah, I was trying to take advantage while you got him distracted here, but I just don't have it. That wall is scaring me. I see my
that
name
one right there, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, a little sketchy there coming off the corner. I think Alex might have had some PTSD coming off of that corner, but he's good to go.
Yeah, it terrifies me. Speaking of PTSD, though, we had an appearance from Papa Slander earlier tonight, and we had an unfortunate incident with him in an MX-5 here a few weeks back. And for that reason, he's still hospitalized and couldn't make it to the race.
That's unfortunate. We were looking forward to seeing Papa Slander wheeling these Miatas, if he can handle them anyways.
They are a bit, oh, Lord! We're good.
That was spicy there.
All right, well, hey, we'll send you back down there, and best of luck for the rest of this one. It'll be fun watching you two battle it out for the 8th position.
Big spot. A lot of points here for grabs. Oh, boy, a little long one.
Oh, following each other there. But all right, well, hey, I'll send you back. Best of luck.
Thanks, Blake.
Always great talking to you.
That was Alex Lalonde and Casey Catola. Like they said, they don't typically make it out for many of these races. They wanted to be out here for the championship tonight, and they're out here racing hard, but unfortunately involved in an incident earlier. But they're having fun still racing each other as Tyler Mantle out front by 9 seconds with 7 minutes to go. Benarowitz in second, Lassard up to third, and Jake Young cruising in the 4th spot. Let's check out the chat here. We've got Ruben Rodas and Connor Gerard. Ruben Rodas says, where is Port Perry? That is in Canada, Ontario, Canada, Ruben. That's all I know. Nothing about it else. I assume it's somewhere near Toronto. Who knows? I feel like everybody in Canada lives in Toronto, so got to be by Toronto. Well, Jake Young in fourth, we have Stephen Usack. I'm going to go with Usack in the fifth position. And he is racing hard right now, trying to get around Jake Young for the fourth position. Hop on board here in the Miata nose cam. Fifth place car, Stephen Usack going to the inside here, making a move on Young. Boy, these guys racing hard for every position they can get. Going back a little bit more, Ryan Cramp in the sixth position. Good-looking car. Ryan Cramp's been struggling here a little bit, but he is still rolling with Tom Smith behind him. Boy, that's just such a great paint scheme, don't you think, guys? But tonight's been all about this man right here, Tyler Mantle, looking to win the race. And not only that, he wants to bring home a championship here tonight. We talked to him before the race during qualifying. He was feeling a little nervous but confident, and it looks like it's paid off as he's led this thing from start to hopefully the finish with 5 minutes left to go. Again, this is more of a laid-back series. This is their late-night series. Typically, they aren't broadcasted, but we figured we'd put the finale up on here. Had an interesting points championship heading in. A lot of times they get 10 to 12 drivers in tonight. About the same, 13 or so. So solid turnout for them. You know, they're not trying to tear down the world to fill the track with cars here. That everybody's just out trying to have some fun. Late night action here on a Wednesday night. Motor City Racing, folks. If you're interested in joining Motor City Racing, they have all kinds of series to offer. Everything from IMSA multi-class to, you know, you got Miatas here. They have a Formula series, I believe, starting up soon. There's a, I think they're trying to get an endurance thing going. Not sure if that's working out or not. And I think there's another one I'm missing. There's another GT series as well. So all kinds of stuff, folks. If you like these road cars, this is the place for you. So if you want to join, check out the description here on the video. Join the Hutchinson Motorsports TV Discord. I'll send an invite over there. I'll head you in the right direction, and I'll hook you up with CK, Casey Catola, and the other admins over here with Motor City Racing. Great group of guys. I tell you what, it's one of the best communities we have around. Bunch of good guys here. But nonetheless, Mantle's still way out front. Let's take another look here at Gene F. Lessard. All the way from Canada here in the third position, trying to hold off Jake Young. Well, these three are bumper to bumper, looking to make a move. Meanwhile, watching these two duke it out here in this crazy battle for eighth. These guys trying to get every point they can. Alex Lalonde duking it out. Oh, no! Catola junks him! Oh, goodness. Casey Catola, he just turned right and doored him, and then he junked himself. That might have been some payback from earlier, and unfortunately, CK gets the worst of it. That is definitely a Mazda Miata. Catola is done. Meanwhile, Jake Young cruising around in Phoenix, Arizona in the fourth position, looking to get a run on that number 127 of Gene F. Lessard. Let's pop over to the Hutchinson Motorsports TV gyro cam, best gyro cam in the business. Wow. This is incredible. Look at that thing. All the horsepower. How is there so much technology in one car? It's incredible. Folks, I need to just sell everything I have in my life so I can get me a Mazda Miata, put a roll cage in it. Only problem, you know, I'm 6'3", which isn't the craziest, but I do know these are some tight cars to fit in. So I'm going to have to see if I can get a roll cage that'll fit me comfortably. And I'm going to take my Miata and I'm going to drive over to Charlotte. But Tyler Mantle still out front over a 9-second lead. 1 minute and 20 seconds remaining here for Tyler Mantle. He's flying around this track. You know what? Let's pull up the Hutchinson Motorsports TV dashboard here so we can see how fast he's flying. Oh, wow. He's hitting the chicane at 60 miles an hour, folks. This is crazy. Onto the oval. Boy, that acceleration is wild, folks. He's over 100. What is he going to get up to? Your race leader, Tyler Mantle, trying to bring home a championship here tonight. Into the chicane here. Gonna cross the line. White flag in the air. One more lap separates Tyler Mantle from his first championship. Mantle out front by 9.5 seconds, trying to park this Milwaukee number 71 machine in victory lane. Trying to make 3 dream come trues all in one night, folks. I was talking to Tyler earlier off air. He told me he had 3 dreams to fulfill tonight. One is to just win at the Roval. He's always wanted to win here. That's a great thing right there. 2 is to win the championship here with the late night series, Motor City Racing. That's a big one. But he told me, Blake, the most important thing to me is to be a winner on Hutchinson Motorsports TV. It was a heart-wrenching moment, folks. Tyler Mantle, he's going to fulfill a lifelong dream tonight. Going around the oval, heading into some turns for the final time. Going to get back on the oval, think he's still got a chicane to go. He is 1 chicane away from parking it in victory lane on the world's #1 streaming service, Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Into the corner for the final time. Looking smooth up to the wall. Checkered flag in the air. Tyler Mantle, he's a champion. Mantle gets the job done. He's going to win the championship. Second place, Nate Benarowitz going to take home second. Third, we drop back a bit here. Gene F. Lessard trying to hold off Jake Young going into the final corners. There's the checkered flag. Third goes to Lessard. Fourth going to be Young. Fifth, USAC. So there's your top 5 here tonight, folks. What a fun night here on Hutchinson Motorsports TV. We just finished the triple header gauntlet. Wow. Unbelievable the things we do here at Hutchinson Motorsports TV. 3 streams in one night, all live. Absolutely incredible. But let's take a look here. If Lessard is in the chat. If somebody could let me know, is Lessard, is that any of them in the late night voice? I don't know. We'll start with Benarowitz. Nate, Blake up in the booth. You got a copy, buddy? Hey, Nate, Blake up in the booth. You got a copy? Yep, I hear you.
Yep, got a copy.
Hey, a good run for you. You bring home second. You know, you were consistent the entire night, and you bring it on the podium, getting second position here.
Yeah, for sure. It was a great race. Really having a lot of fun in that bumper car pack at the beginning. Unfortunately, I had some damage, so fell off about second and a half a lap. But all you got to do is let your opponents take each other out.
Yeah. That's definitely what happened. We saw the war going on between CK and Alex Lalonde there.
Yeah, absolutely electric. I heard it in the call. It sounded like a lot of fun.
Yeah, for sure. You know, and again, coming into this night, I was kind of concerned for some of you guys that maybe don't. I'm not sure if you've been regularly running these Miatas or not. Have you?
No. I joined. I figured I'd give the season a good send off since I attended the first one.
Okay. Well, yeah, I kind of figured. Now, and again, so my main concern coming in, if you and Alex Lalonde and CK, if you could handle the horsepower that these Miatas have.
It was close. I'm usually in the GTP, and those things are a little more controllable on cold tires, but but I managed to keep it reined in. Only a little bit of damage on the right side. Kept her going straight.
Absolutely. Well, hey, you look pretty good out there. You put it on the podium, bring home a second place finish. Before you head out, you got any shout outs or anything for the fans watching at home?
Yeah, shout out Jake. This is his league. This is all his doing. Super good guy. If anybody is new to iRacing, they just got some rookie content. Don't have to buy anything. Come on, join. Wednesday nights. We're starting up the next season soon.
Absolutely. And we gave out some information earlier. If people want to join my Discord, in the video description, we'll point you in the right direction. But again, a great job putting it in second. Now, is Gene Lassard, is he in the VC over there?
I believe that is late bloomer, so I don't believe he's in VC at the moment.
Okay. All right. All right. Just wanted to double check. Well, hey, once again, congratulations on your podium run. We'll send you back over.
Thank you, thank you.
Nate Benarowitz putting it in the second position here tonight. So our third place finisher, Lassard, we don't have. But, folks, I think it is time. Let's get our champion in here for an interview. Tyler, Blake up in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Hey, you get it done here tonight. You end up winning, and you are crowned the champion here in the late night series.
Yeah, it feels good. Feels good.
Absolutely. It has to feel good. You know, you came in with a plan and it worked out. You led from start to finish. I mean, some unfortunate wrecks behind you, but you did all you could do and you held on to the lead the whole time.
Yeah, it was a bit of a tough battle with Casey and Alex behind me and Daniel back there too. And I guess they got into the wall or something. I'm not too sure. All of a sudden they were real far behind me and I just kind of kept my gap and rode the race out.
Absolutely. You know, you got it done. I'm not sure now. Are you sure how soon are we starting up the next season for this stuff?
I'm not too sure. I'm guessing probably a week or two off, and then I think we're going to start up again.
All right. That's good to know. You know, like Nate Benarowitz mentioned, you know, anybody new to iRacing, or if you got experience and just want to run the Miatas or just have some fun, be sure to head on over and race with these guys. But again, congratulations, Tyler. Parking at Victory Lane is the winner and bringing home a championship all in one night. Before you head out, though, you got any shout-outs or anything for the fans here at home?
Yeah, shout out Motor City Racing. They put on a great race, great season, and look forward to next season.
Absolutely. Well, hey, once again, congratulations, Tyler. You got a long trip home back up north to Canada, but it's got to feel a little bit better being a champion.
Yes, sir, it does. And we'll defend the title next season and hopefully be in victory lane a lot more.
Absolutely. Congratulations once again, Tyler.
Thank you.
So there's your champion, Tyler Mantle. But, folks, we got a minute. Let's go ahead and pull in Jake Youngin, who set all this stuff up. Maybe you can talk a bit more about it. Jake, Blake up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, Blake, what's up, man?
Hey, not much. Boy, it was a fun race out there tonight. Had a lot going on. You ended up bringing home a fourth place finish. Had to feel pretty good.
Feel pretty good. I was hoping I could get third at the end, but it didn't happen. But happy with fourth still. But I saw third right there, but just couldn't make it happen, unfortunately. I kind of choked it.
Absolutely. Again, you know, everybody had a lot of fun out there tonight. You know, Nate and Tyler both mentioned it a little bit, but figured we'd get you in here to talk a little bit about what goes on here in the late night series and maybe anybody interested if they want to join.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. So it's late night series. So late night on Wednesdays. This is the last race of the season. We start back in a couple more weeks. We'll start at 10:30 Eastern time in our new season. But really our audience is maybe people that are newer to iRacing or newer to sports cars or don't have to really be new at all, but sometimes it kind of appeals to that certain crowd. But it's all free cars, all free tracks. There's no paid entry fee or anything like that. So just a really easy series to just jump into, get an MX-5, free track, no purchases needed other than obviously an iRacing subscription and things like that. But MX-5s for 30 minutes, just 10-minute quality. So easy to jump into and have fun on Wednesday nights.
Absolutely. You know, it definitely sounds like a lot of fun. One of these days I hope to make it out, but it's Wednesdays are probably our hardest night because, you know, we got two other broadcasts going on.
Hey, just know I appreciate you coming out here. I know it's been a busy day for you, Blake. So thanks for making time for us, man. We appreciate you, and especially what you do for MCR as a whole. So you guys are awesome. So appreciate what you do.
Well, hey, we definitely appreciate it. We appreciate you reaching out here, getting this finale broadcasted, and definitely was a lot of fun. And I'm sure people will enjoy looking back and remembering this championship race.
Yeah, we're excited to watch even this stream back. So I think there's gonna be a lot of fun even watching this one. So thanks for making it happen, man.
Absolutely. Well, hey, once again, a good run out there for you tonight. 4th place finish and an even better season for basically the league as a whole. So once again, great
Yeah.
job on all you do. And I guess here's your chance. You got any last words or anything for the fans at home before you head out?
I would just say, hey, come back. November 5th is when we kick off season 2. So if you're interested, obviously be part of MCR, and we'd love to have you come out for late night runs on Wednesday night. So thank you.
Again, thanks again, Jake.
All right, thanks, Blake.
Jake Young, he set this whole thing up. He is the admin here for the late night series. He puts a lot of work in this stuff, folks. It's fun to see, people out here just having a good time. Again, like he said, they're kind of targeting, the newer racers, or maybe you're new to road, kind of like me, honestly. I'd probably fit in great if I could actually make it out on Wednesdays. So one of these days I'm going to squeeze out here. But folks, again, if you're interested in joining this league or any other leagues, they have, I think, 3 or 4 other leagues, if I'm not mistaken, going on. All kinds of stuff here if you like road racing. Join our Hutchinson Motorsports TV Discord. Shoot a message to us. We'll send you an invite over to the Motor City Racing Discord, and they'll get you all set up. But nonetheless, we appreciate you folks coming out here to the Charlotte Roval. You just watched Late Night Season Championship with Motor City Racing. Mazda Miata's ripping it around. Tyler Mantle brings home a championship here tonight. But that's going to round out the evening for us, Hutchinson Motorsports TV. We just finished a triple header gauntlet. We're done for the night. Thanks again for tuning in. Click that like button on the video for us before you leave, please, and subscribe to the channel. We'll see you back here tomorrow night. We're going to have the Average Joe's Sim Racing League in the Grow Masters Truck Series, I believe. I'm sorry, I'm brain dead right now. A lot going on. But hey, nonetheless, thanks again for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Hi, I'm Larry McReynolds. Remember, in any type of racing, it's all about execution. So right now, subscribe to Hutchinson Motorsports TV today. You know America's crew chief. I would never steer you wrong.
Hutchinson Motorsports TV is back. The lights are bright, then the stands are
42 right there with him. Smokes him. Oh my goodness! Oh! The whole field is junk! It's a parking lot! They door slam each other. Checkered flag in the air. It's gonna be too close to call. Oh, he just got smoked! Oh my goodness! He got dumped in racing. Caution is out. He saw a lot. Oh! He's dead! Doing each other, Rick, they're junks in.